Welcome back to day 2 of our 7-day immune challenge. I hope you all went well with your water consumption. It's a pretty fun fact, I think, when you understand the role of water and also how much you need to drink for your metabolic health, right? There is a really easy little check that you can start doing. Today, when you're weeing, I want you to look in the bowl. A good rule of thumb is that your urine should be practically clear if you're hydrated. If your urine's quite yellow or it's pungent smelling, you're probably still on the dehydrated side. So think about that. Today, I wanted to move in a little bit to gut health because gut health plays a huge role in terms of the function of your immune system. Before we do that, I'm going to go back a step and I'm going to talk to you about what the gut is and what its job is. And that will really help you understand the role of the immune system. So, as human beings, we are just big bags of bacteria. So often we're taught that we're a big bag of cells, and that's actually quite outdated. So the human body is made up of trillions of microorganisms. The microorganisms that we're made up of includes bacteria, parasites, yeast, etc. Majority of your microbes, including your bacteria, live in your gut. So I want you to imagine a 2-kilo bag of rice, which is pretty heavy, right? You have 2 kilos of bacteria residing in your gut right now. It's a lot. And the bacteria that lives in your gut impacts every single body system. And it's important to know that your gut microbiome is its own little unique ecosystem. So kind of think of it as a rainforest. You've got plants, you've got lizards, you've got weeds, you've got lots of things that are going on. And your gut microbiome is as unique as a fingerprint. So as an example, I'm a twin. My brother and I, regardless of the fact we are twins, we had the same birth, the same amount of breastfeeding, the same foods, the same environment, we have completely unique gut microbiomes. Completely different species are living in our ecosystem. And I think when we stop and we can acknowledge how complex the gut microbiome is, it also helps us to understand that just by drinking a lot of kombucha or taking lots of probiotics, there's no guarantee that the strains that are in that are actually going to benefit you and your native gut bugs, right? Over 75% of your immune cells live in your gut. So what we know is that the health of your gut and the environment of your ecosystem has a huge knock-on effect on immunity. One of the key things that I like to teach you about is the role of vegetables. And again, a bit like water, veggies, you're like, really, Olivia? I know this stuff. But did you know that you should be having 5 to 6 serves of vegetables per day, every day for the rest of your life? Recent statistics show that only 7% of Aussies manage to hit that target. It can be hard. If I have porridge for breakfast, sushi for dinner, sushi for lunch, I can easily get to dinner and have not consumed a veg. So one of your big goal for today is to try to eat 6 serves, which is about 6 cups or 6 handfuls of veggies or salad. This does not include fruit. Typically, as Australians, we overconsume fruit. In fact, we eat 2 to 3 times the amount of carbohydrates, sugars, fruits, fruit juices than we actually should. So don't worry, this is not fruit. This is just old school veg. Vegetables are incredibly high in vitamin C. Vitamin C is one of the most anti-inflammatory, immune boosting, and antihistamine vitamins that we have access to. And again, if you can eat 6 serves of veggies a day, so in a week, if you're eating about 30 different plant-based foods, research shows that you will have a more diverse, a more healthy gut microbiome, which is exactly what we're going for. So keep going with your water intake, and your goal is to write down how many serves of veggies you are having over the next 24 hours and to bump it up. It can be carrot sticks, cucumbers, Capsicum. Add baby spinach or zucchinis into smoothies. Have soups, have casseroles. Do whatever you need to do to get those veggies in. Bye.